Hello everyone. I should be doing work, but I got a package in the mail, and that means I get to open the package that I got in the mail. And this box contains lots and lots and lots of stuff I bought at on a pen auction online. And none of this is earth-shattering, so you can, if you just want to go back to watching whatever you normally watch on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do that. But I am going to take a look at what this is, because I did spend more than I wanted to spend on it, but we'll just see what this is. And you'll see with me, and you'll watch me do this when I realize that I got screwed, and I didn't. The auctioneer did not screw me. It's me and my rose-colored glasses that screwed me. It's my own fault that I got screwed. So we're going to start with the things that are the least trauma-causing, and they are here. These are boxes of lead that would fit in lead pencils. Now, do I need any of these boxes of lead? I'll just tell you that the answer is no. I do not need these. Well, why doesn't it open? Is there something that I'm... thank you. So these are Sheaffer thick leads, and look, they are curved for some reason. Do these even come out? They are pretty thick. Now, the pencils that these fit into are the earliest, I guess, ones. The ones that were made in before 1930, I would guess, that sort of era. And these are 15-cent packages, and there's a few packages there. So this is so far good. So far, so good. There's some other ones. See if these are slightly more full, and another one that's even fuller still. Oh, these are fine line. Why does it say thick leads? It says fine line thick leads. Well, whatever. Make up your mind. I guess they are. Fine line is the brand, and thick leads is the thickness. I guess there were fine line pens, fine line thin leads, and fine line thick leads. So anyway, thick. I like the thick ones better. Yeah, your mind is going right to the gutter. Yeah, I like the thick ones better because they're thicker and they're stronger. These are Ever Sharp Extra Soft Thin, it says. Well, who knows? So the lead that I'm showing you is the least exciting, but I told you that before. And these will come in handy when I sell sets, pen and pencil sets. People say, well, where can I find lead? Well, you can either get a time machine and go back in time, or you can have this box of leads here for free, because I'm a nice guy. Okay, there's more leads, for God's sake. Where are the pens? Did I buy all this lead? Did I really buy all of this lead? Okay, these are Conklin leads. These are in little metal tubes. Now, one day I'll do a little video on the little packages that lead come in. And this is something that 99 out of 999,000 out of a million would not be interested in. But someone might. And so here's some other ones. These are little. Now these are square. Are these square leads? Some leads were round and some were square. Are these in fact square leads? They look kind of round to me. But anyway, red top square leads, it says right there, square leads. So I have to read up on why square was better than round. Scripto lead, extra strong drawing leads. Look at this, black. Now these come in, you know, undo it here. Look at that great graphic. Drawing leads. These are in little wooden trays. Okay, are you just gonna, so watch, look at how lovely this is. These are little wooden trays. I guess there isn't any over there. So anyway, these will all go in a cabinet that I have that's full of such things. Why are these yellow? They're yellow. Are they yellow leads? This is quite exciting. Now I know that none of you, well, that 1 in a million is excited, just as I am. Oh, yellow, look at that. And these are like really thick. Yeah, really thick yellow leads. Yeah. So those go in special kinds of pencils that take really thick leads, and not all pencils will take thick leads. Now someone did a lot of inventory and organization of these things, and I appreciate that they did that, but I'm just going to dump it all in one big heap. These are extra strong blue leads, and these are extra strong drawing leads. 6 per count. Look at that. Okay, now we've got pens and luckily pencils. So we go to the next least exciting element are these pencils. Now each of these I guess are lots that I paid money for. And these, this one works. Not all of them do. That one seems to work. That one works. This is the nicest one in the whole place, except it has the wrong top there. So that's a keeper. That goes with a, I hope I have a pen to match that one. This is the Skyline Moray pattern. I normally don't charge money for the pencils. You know, when I put a set together, I might charge an extra $5 for the pencil when you're buying the pen, but I may just have to up that because I can. This is my business, and I can do that. I've got the pen to match this one right. In fact, it's right here. Hold on, let me show you. There it is, right there. Look at that. So this is a keeper because it matches that pen, which I'm keeping because it has a nice nib in it. So anyway, and then this one, I bet I have the, what color is that supposed to be? That's black. I bet I have this one too. I mean, I better have the pen to go with that. Aha! Oh, and here's another one. This is a slightly special one. This is slightly damaged here, but it works. And see, I can take this top and switch it with this one. Come on, get out of there. Well, I can switch it with that one and make this one correct. And this is another one that these particular ones with the gold buttons up here, when they have the plastic buttons, they go with the plastic top. No. plastic top. When they have the gold, they go with the gold top. So you have to make a match. So anyway, the ones that I have in my collection that I'm going to match up are probably the one that I've already put away in these. The rest of them will go with pens I'm going to be selling, I hope. This one, does this one work? Because this is another, the striped caps are sort of fun. Let's just see if this works. Yes, it looks like it works. So that might be another keeper. Okay, I just took that thing off. Can I remember? Okay, now this one, this had a nib. This, in the auction I could see that there was a pen without a cap and it had a nib. So we're going to see how nicely this nib writes. Cross your fingers. This nib might be yours. It's a nice, fine, semi-flexible nib, and it will make someone very happy. So yay, and this might even make me happy if I don't break it. No, it seems to be fine. Good, so that's one lot. I'll have to look to see what I paid for that. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oops, leave this one here. Here we have some Schaffers. Now this particular lot okay, this obviously is missing its cap. And I may have a cap to match this, or I may not. The nib, look at that, that's another nice nib. Boy, that is really a sweet nib. What I'm doing here is just, the nib seems kind of loose in here, and every once in a while you get a Sheaffer nib that has a crack right there where it meets the thing. And I just was afraid that that was the case, but I think it wasn't pushed in far enough. So I might have a cap to go with this. Here's another one without a cap. And what kind of nib does it have? This nib is one that you could probably nail it into the wall and hang your coat on. Now this is a weird nib, and it may have been retipped. It seems fatter on the side stroke than on the downstroke. And that's often what happens when someone retips it and then shapes it in the way that a client might want. Yeah, this one has had iridium replaced on it. And that's always, I'm a little leery about selling a pen like this because I'm never sure how well this job was done. I know that an original Sheaffer nib that hadn't had a replacement on it would be fine, but when I see something that had been replaced by someone down the line, whether it be by a Schafer or a pen collector 2 years ago, it's hard to know. Now this one is an Eversharp, and it's not supposed to be this color. It's supposed to be all black. And this particular plastic, I don't know what it's made of, but it sort of grows this mold on it, or whatever it is. And this is called an Eversharp Symphony pen, and it also has will have a nice nib. Come on, write. Why aren't you writing? Oh, what's wrong with this? There we go. This one has a medium flexible nib as well, so that will make an artist happy, or writer, not a calligrapher. It's a little bit too broad for a calligrapher, and that'll be That'll be shined up and it'll look great. It'll look great. Trust me, folks, it'll look great. This pen is useless. It has no nib, and it's a type I can't fix, so that's useless. This is a fine line steel nibbed Schafer, which is a steel nib, so it's not really very good for regular use. This one has a broken nib. The iridium is missing, but someone has filed it down to make it even and writable. And again, this pen, the way it's filed down, is perfectly fine for a calligrapher. But because there's no iridium, it will slowly wear down, and you're writing on the gold, so it will slowly wear down. So I probably will replace this nib with one that works, and we'll have a good pen. Lastly, in this bag was this one, and this is a Touchdown, and I probably have a cap for this, and it is this is a good nib for a sketcher, I think. Not a calligrapher. It's too Johnny one-notey, but it'll be good for a calligrapher. I mean, good for a drawer or a writer. So I'll put these back in that to keep them separate. Let's see what else we have. So far, only one pen was broken. So, I mean, that I didn't know was broken when I bought it. What are these? I think most of these are, well, let's see, here's a pen, and this has a really big blobby Johnny one-note nib, very big and very smooth, and there's some writers I know that love writing with a big loud nib. This is going to be too boring for a calligrapher and too boring a nib for a drawer, but it will be great for the people that love big, noisy, loud nibs, and I think this is supposed to go on that, but it's the threads here, either here or here, are stripped, so I have to get a different cap for that. Okay, pencil. I'll match up with a pen. This is another gold nibbed pen, and nice nib on this. This is good for a drawer or a writer. A little too common, shall I say, a little not fine enough, not flexible enough for a calligrapher, but it'll be good for a drawer. Good. This is a Sheaffer Snorkel, which I hate fixing, but maybe it works. The Snorkels have this little tube that comes out, and you fill through the tube, and it sounds like it works. Okay, and this is one that I was hoping would work. This is a Norma multicolor pencil, which I have a collection of, but I don't have one in gold, and this is a gold color, so this will go in my collection. This is another really nice nib. It's a really broad, it's not supposed to be as wet as that. It's a broad nib, and this will be good for a writer again, and it's set in this pen badly, so I have to tweak that. And then this has the same moldy stuff happening to it that I don't know why it's there. Another Sheaffer steel nibbed pen. Oh, this is the pen that goes with this pencil, and this is a piston fill Schafer, which I don't fix this kind of thing, but I have a friend that does fix them, so he will be happy to get this fixed for me. These Triumph nibs are not really good for drawing, and they're not good for calligraphy, but they're good for writing. And a very sturdy pen these are. So that, again, is good. This is a piece of crap. This is some sort of bad, well, as you can see, a bad piston filler. Pens like this were meant to be sold, and before, they probably broke before the check cleared even. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Okay, so there was a couple of good nibs in here, so that's good. And that Norma pencil, so far so good. So far I've only one surprisingly bad thing that happened, and that might not have been a surprise. I may have seen that it was missing a thing. Okay, this one. These are Sheaffer pencils. This looks like it's missing a clip, but maybe it never had one. God, that's ugly. Oh, here's I like the initials it's DGD. I thought it was OGD, like they spelled God wrong, but it's OGD. So this I'll probably keep because I won't be able to find a matching pen with those initials on it, so it'll just fit in my little collection of things that no one would ever want. This one, I do have a collection of pens that have nice names on it, and this one was the Gorham company. The Gorham, so Gorham Silver maybe owned these pencils. This is a sweet little pencil, Paul E. Thal, MD. And so these are keepers, and you know they're not going to they'll make me smile. And again, I need things to make me smile. So I may have pens to match these up with. I may not, but they were okay. So that's a good pile. Okay, that's this pile. These are more Schaffers. Sheaffer Triumph nib, and it is a lever fill, so I can fix this one. This will be good for a writer. Again, not for a calligrapher or a drawer. Actually, come to think of it, hold on. It is a slightly italic-y kind of stub nib, but not enough to make a calligrapher happy. But it will make a writer happy. This is another one that will make a writer happy. This is a little golf pen, they were called. These pens you would take out in your golfing pantaloons because it's very small, and you'd keep score on how well you played golf. No one plays better than me. No one. And it has a nice nib in it on top of it, so you can be somewhat calligraphic in your 3 over par score keeping. Albert C. Narwold owned this pen, and it too has a typical Sheaffer nib. But these feather touch nibs like this one, or this is maybe a Lifetime, but sometimes they have a little tiny bit of flex to them, which are really quite satisfying. So that will be good. This is missing a clip. I may have a cap. This is missing the inside. So this is sort of nothing. And this one is another one of these that I can't fix, but a friend of mine can. So they go in this little pile. 24 minutes of deliciousness. What else do we have here? Okay, I don't know. That's going to be the last thing I look at, because then I'll get depressed. This is something that fell on the floor. Hopefully, this is pretty depressing as well. One good nib. And this one this one I can fix, and I probably have a cap to go with it. Maybe that cap fits. There you go. So this is fixable. I might have a cap to go with. Oh, there's the cap right there. This is fixable. Here is another nice Sheaffer nib. This seems really, really sharp. So let's just see if it is, because if it is really fine and flexible, it might be one that I want to keep for myself. I mean, not fine and flexible, it's just going to be fine. It's pretty scratchy, so there might be an iridium problem there. There might be an iridium problem. My battery is telling me it's dying. Well, this might be a broken nib. This, I actually have a cap for this pen, and it might be right here. This is nice. I looked at this one already. Come on, Nibs, where are you? This is a nice nib, good for a writer, not good for anyone else. These inlaid nibs they're never flexible, so I know that they're not going to be good for a calligrapher or a writer, but I mean, and this is a Pen for Men part, so this part is going to make someone happy right here, this big barrel. So won't make me happy, but anyway, so those are okay. Oh, wait, I'm not done yet. There's one steel nib. This has a nice initials on it, which unfortunately the cap is broken. Okay, so now we throw all these back in the bin. So I hope I didn't spend very much on this lot, because I really didn't. I got 2 gold nibs, but maybe one is broken, and a bunch of parts which I don't really need, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, these parts will make someone happy. Okay. Lastly, the last bit of debris I got was this pile, and I think this was I think almost all of this is just crap. Here's half of a pencil that would tell you how long things were by measuring things, a measuring pencil. Yeah, so far so bad. Why did I buy this lot? Why would I have bid on this lot at all? Here's another multi-pencil pencil made by the Wherever company. Here's a cute little pencil, which is made by the no, I thought it was Peter Pan, but it's someone else. Did I buy this? Why would I pay money on this lot? What's in here? Okay, here is oh wow, this is good. This is a Parker 45, but it has a really broad nib on it. So I know exactly who's going to want this. And that person might be me. So that's good. Come on. I tell you though, I better not have paid very much for this lot, because it's really, most of this is just stuff that can be almost thrown away. Aha! Here's something. Here's the other part of that ruler pen, but I don't think it probably works. There's another part that it has to have to make it work. This might be good for one of my Frankenpen barrels. I mean, it's a nothing pen, but they're good for my Frankenpens. This goes with this. This goes with a short blue cap, which I don't have. So anyway, this pile was really, this was the worst lot. Okay, here is a gold nib. Yes, this is a gold nib. This is a Sheaffer pen, and the nib is good. So this is now redeemed itself. It has redeemed itself. Oh, does this fit? Look at that. Maybe that fits. I was going to say, this might be the barrel for it. So Schafer made, yeah, the clipper. Schafer made pens that they sold for a little bit cheaper for students, and this is one of their pens. It's called a clipper, and it had this different kind of a cap. So this is a good pen. It has a nice nib in it. Nice gold nib. So all in all, I did okay. Look at this thing, this one. This will go in my, whatever happened to this pen. This looked like it was baked in an oven and turned into that. So that'll go in my collection of disasters. And this is a set. No, it isn't a set. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, well, now the really bad thing is I need to go and look at what I paid for all of these things. And on top of it, I had to pay $50 to have them shipped. So that's more than I thought it would be. So I have to add that amount to the whole shooting match to make sure that I didn't get eventually screwed. Right now I'm okay. I'm pretty happy. So there we go. Look at my hands. They're filthy. But I got a couple of things for myself out of it, and the rest I'm going to fix up and hopefully get working and sell to people like you, writers and calligraphers and drawers out there, and you'll write the great American novel, you'll draw the great American picture, or wherever you're from, and you'll do whatever calligraphy the calligraphers do. So thanks for watching. Bye.